Good morning, fellow humans. It is still morning for another hour. I don't know this. What is this? Google Chrome is using your microphone. Oh, okay. Hello? It's not saying you can hear me, but can you? Hello, Jamie. Can y'all hear me all right? Is it going okay? Please let me know. Because my microphone on my headphones might be messed up. Can someone type and let me know? Because it's not lighting up for me, so I don't know. Hello, Aries. Aries, if you can hear me, tell me. The sound is good. Okay. There we go. All right. Just making sure because it's not showing up on YouTube. So, yeah. We have a very purry cat this morning. He is just like sitting here. He's so purry this morning. Like, he also didn't eat his breakfast, so I'm not too really sure why. Come here, kitty. There we go. Hello, baby. So I have sort of got a day off from sewing. Hi, Yoki. You said yo, so I said Yoki. Yuki, hi. I'm waiting for the next fabric order to come in. Excuse me. Go on your bed. My foot is asleep, so I have to move. My foot falls asleep so fast. Anyway, so I kind of have the day off a little bit from sewing, at least, sort of. Might take the day. We'll see if I actually take the day off and don't sew anything. That would be a shocker because it's very hard for me to actually do that. I love to sew. Anyway, so I'm kind of just like, slowly getting ready for my hair looks nuts because I took a shower at 11:30 at night and I did not have my comb. So my hair looks so dorky right now. Ugh. Anyway, the rain has ruined my plans. Yeah, we had rain last night. I know that much. Oh, my foot is so asleep. We'll see what we do here today. Everybody's at work. And I must have woken up not long after Hannah left because I woke up at 10:25. And she leaves at like 10:10 or 10:15, something like that. But anyway, I actually went to bed. I went up to my bedroom at 10 last night, around a little before 10. So laid in bed and watched Star Trek, and yeah. We also yesterday decided to pay for Hulu. Not yesterday, the day before yesterday. Saturday night, we decided to pay for Hulu because it had How I Met Your Mother on it. And Andrew's like, but there's a lot of shit on there I'd like to watch. So we now have Hulu as well. And so I set up Hulu on my profile last night in bed. Yeah. So I'm not in a horrible amount of pain last night because Zelly actually gave me some muscle relaxers that she has. She has a ton of them and she doesn't really use them much. So she gave me one of them, and I think that helped a little bit last night. Yes, Hulu is good. I like being able to kind of watch things as they come out a little bit, even though it's not actual TV. I can still watch it and stuff, which is nice. It saves us money on saves us money on TV. Neighbor, I hate you so bad. I'm still getting frustrated with this stupid music thing. Like, it's every single day. And yesterday he only did it for a short period of time. But this guy just, I think he's playing a game of some sort or learning a song or something on some sort of, I don't know, because it's like the same song over and over and again. But it should not be reverbing 4 apartments away. We're literally 413. This is happening in 409. And yes, we're in the same, technically the same building. But I just want to strangle the shit out of him right now. But that is beside the point. So yeah. It's a stressful thing and it's an annoying thing. And I just want to smack the dude across the face and be like, you are. Everyone keeps telling me to call the cops and like report it and shit like that, but oh shit, I have to call the doctor today. But yeah. So yeah. I've been really thinking a lot and figuring out what I'm going to kind of put in my shop next year. Kind of revamp it a little bit in a way with what I offer and such. Um, I keep saying I'm gonna go take a Bluetooth speaker and stick and hide it like outside his building, and just turn up the volume and play it, and he can't stop it. No, I'm going to probably call the office and let them know that it's just a constant thing, and it's like he started doing it at like 11 o'clock last night or something. I'm just like, this is bullshit. It almost sounds like they have like a band practice going on in there or something because they just like it's drum, it's bass, it's and like right now what's going on, I can't tell if that's from a car outside or if it's from him, but probably from him. And it's just like it's just ridiculous. Anyway, beside the point. I am just figuring out what I'm going to offer in my shop this next year. Yeah, that's nice. I missed the country, I will say that much. Oh, what is the thing in my hand? It is an example of the purple mattress thing. Zelly cut it down, Yuki. Look at what she did to it. She cut it down. I about reamed her neck yesterday. But it's okay. It's still playable. But I use it as like a fidget toy squishy thing. Squish is really cool. Purple waffle. It's not a waffle anymore. It's sad. This is why I should not leave scissors out in the living room because Zelly cuts things. Even though she knows she's not supposed to touch my scissors. Anyway. So, yeah. That's kind of what I've been sitting down figuring out what I want to add and what I want to take out. Things like that. My hair is messing. I should put a hat on that would help my hair. Then I wouldn't see it. And my brother's taking the car shopping tomorrow or the next day because the Dodge Dakota of mine again broke down. You got hit by a pickup truck? Ooh. That's no good. I have a tired bird today. He wanted to get up. As soon as I got up, he was squawking, but now he's like, "I'm tired." Either that or he's just cold. The chip stopped working. Yeah. Yep. They do that eventually. Um, Mine doesn't get worn out very fast because I don't use it a ton. So yesterday I did not stream, but I did finish an order yesterday. And I realized yesterday while working on this order that I really needed to just bite the bullet and buy a new set of wire cutters because I use wire cutters to snip the little coils of the zipper. And I'm just like, I'm tired of using Sally's crappy ones because she has destroyed them with chainmail making and stuff. And oh yeah. And so I broke down and spent $4. It would have been $8 or $9, but I had a coupon for 50% off an item. So I bought that yesterday. And so yeah, finished the last of the Lion Guard PJs that I had here. And I'm waiting for the mailman to come pick those up today. I suppose I should check my email, make sure I didn't miss them. But I didn't miss them unless they came right after Zoe went to work and right before I woke up. Because okay. Pick up request. Yes, yes. Okay. All right. Awesome. Unsubscribe from Michaels? No, thank you. I like Michaels. So yeah. My girl's tempted to ask you to make a plush for her. I would happily do that. I have a couple other plushes that I need to test out. So I think this coming year, I'm probably going to take down a lot of the ones I have up there, and or at least make it so they're no longer a Binky plush. Possibly make them a little bit bigger. No, I do not currently make hair bows. I actually I have made hair bows before. I actually made a few hair bows because I was applying to a place to work from home, but with making hair bows. Should offer rattles. Yeah, I should. I need to learn how to make those. I mean, it's not that hard. So I should learn how to make some rattles and stuff, such. Um, I want to, one thing I really want to look for and make is, well, I'm going to be making a set of soft blocks that are like 4 inches by 4 inches, 4 by 4 by 4 by 4 because it's a cube. And I want to be able to make a set of those based on a theme. It would be a plush of a My Little Pony character. I actually kind of have a pattern for a My Little Pony thing. I haven't used it. I haven't printed it, but I have it technically. Yeah. So, but Rattle would be a good one. I'll put that on my list. I am actually making a list for kind of the money I want to put into the business this coming year as far as patterns go. Like I already have 2 patterns I want to get that are a pattern for a plush backpack. One of them being a dragon, one of them is a cat or a fox or something like that, and one of them is a bunny. I think she has a bunch of different patterns of them. I've only seen 2 of them for that matter, actually. I think she has, like, 4. I'll have to go look and find it because, but I want one of these myself, like, making sure that it fits, like, a diaper and a pair of pants in it, and it would be the cutest little, like, diaper bag backpack thing. Um, that'd be just so cute. I would make myself a dragon one because dragons are close to dinosaurs. But, Coley Knights is, like, one of my favorite pattern makers when it comes to plushes. Um, and I use a lot of her patterns because she does offer basically a free commercial license without you paying for it. She has her patterns up there for free, and or some of them are for free, some of them she sells, and, so long as you reference her in the listings and stuff, that you can sell her stuff. She's really cool about that. Like, she sells her own plushes too, but, but yeah, she actually uses Minky for her plushes. I am not hugely fond of sewing with Minky. Um, plus then I would have to charge more because Minky is more expensive. Um, it's 14 bucks a yard, and it doesn't go on sale as often as fleece. You like hair bows? Well, I would be willing to start making hair bows if it's not something that I am like, I don't wear hair bows, as you can see, I just have no hair. But it's not something I'm opposed to making at all. You're scared about the price of the plushie? Oh, she wants you to buy it? Depends on how big it is and on the price. But I'm having a lot of crampy belly this morning. I should heat up my rice pack. I need to buy a big bag of rice. I need to buy, like, a freaking 5-pound bag of rice so that I can make some like, a heat pack. I need one for my belly. And, it's this is my heat pack right here. This is my, like, uh, my back one I use currently. I need a bigger one, but, I don't have a very big microwave, and our microwave sucks. But sadly, this thing is to the point where it actually has a hole in it. But, I did not necessarily use the right fabric for it. I used just a cotton, obviously Harry Potter, not totally the right fabric. It's not quite as strong as, like, a quilter's cotton would be, but uh, no, he's eating. Hey. No, he's not eating. I eat the food. Eat the food, kitty. Oh, there we go. But this is one that I use on my back and my neck a lot. It's perfect for my like the back of my neck when it's sore, or a shoulder, or my back. I want a bigger one for my back, but one I make for my belly and my back will be bigger. We So when we lived in this area, when we lived at the apartment down the road of not last year, but the year before, we had, I'm gonna pull that out possibly because it's in my ear and it hurts. We had, it's still out or is it back? Let me know if it's back. Have I returned? Yep. Yep. Okay. Good. Hello, Kitty. Kitty has returned as well. He wants to go outside. I'm not going outside. It's kind of chilly outside today. It's still out, or is it back? Okay, Yuki can hear me now. Okay, good. I plugged it back in. It should be fine. Okay. Anyway, um, yeah, that's something I need to do is make some more rice packs because I use them nonstop. Well, not nonstop, but I use them a lot in different areas of my body. I may see about taking a muscle relaxant today. Anyway, I was saying that the cat wants to go outside. He keeps going to the door and trying to open it, but it's actually cold out today, and I don't want to go outside. Not to mention, I just don't want to go outside. I'm not an outdoor in the cold person anymore. I have coffee to finish. I keep forgetting about my coffee. But yeah. Hi, Jimmy. Jimmy went for a walk last night around the living room. He loves it. He loves getting down on the floor and just walking and playing. But Snitch was not happy. Snitch sat in the corner and just stared at him. And then, like, the bird came near Snitch and he just ran away. I'm like, it's a little dinky bird. But it's a little dinky bird that will bite the cat. It's kind of funny, but yeah. No, I'm trying to think. I'm going to be posting probably at this point. I might be able to get. I should post it soon because I could get stuff up for Christmas. I'm gonna be posting my toothless hoodie for Christmas. I mean, like that would have been better at Halloween, but still, I'm gonna be posting toothless hoodie up online. I just have to figure out the pricing here and stuff like that. But along with probably in the new year, I'm going. I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna. Well, it's really too late to post for Christmas at this point. Um, hmm. It's too late to post it for Christmas for the most part. But I mean, not too late, but for an order that came in, say right now, would barely get out before Christmas. But Toothless Hoodie is going to go out at least in the new year, and then we're going to offer Evolutions hoodies, and I believe there is a Pokemon Gen 8 starter hoodies that I can do. Um, so yeah, my coffee is no longer hot. It's warm, but it's not hot. I made I don't know if did I show you guys this the other day. I made a hoodie out of the leftover Lion Guard fabric from myself or to sell. I'm not sure yet. I may put it up for sale. I may wear it. I don't know. I have to try it on and see how it fits me first. But I made a Lion Guard hoodie. I'm not a huge Lion Guard fan. Like I like Lion King, but I'm not huge. Like I haven't really watched Lion Guard, so I don't know much about it. But in the new year, I will be offering hoodies, both zip up and pullover, of different things. Like, we'll do some Lion King, we'll do some Disney, we'll do some, whatever I can do. There's so many fleeces out there. Um, put hoodies up for sale. And also in the new year, I will be having custom like decal t-shirts and stuff like that, as well as um the ability to put a custom decal on a plain colored onesie. He really wants to eat, but he just won't sit down and eat his food. Kitty, eat your food. My cat and his eating habits, like, it has been so hard to feed this cat this fall. That's cute. I really like Pikachu. I know it's so cliche, but I like Pikachu. Um, I don't know who else I like really. I mean, Gen 1 starters, you got Squirtle is a turtle, and I love turtles, and I love dinosaurs and dragons and things, so you got Charmander. It's like, I really love the Gen 1 starters. This cat is just on the prowl. Go upstairs and lay down, buddy. No, we're not going outside. He's like trying to open the door. He does this thing when he gets bored, he opens doors. That's a no. He opens cupboards and drawers and things like that. Are you bored? He's usually just quiet and snuggly in the morning. Today he's just on the prowl. Are you bored? Mama, do something. I'm bored. No. This is my day to rest. Because tomorrow is going to be PJ and onesie day. Oh, I could sew Zelly's thing, and I need to work on Andrew's thing too. I think for Andrew's birthday, I'm going to give him the pants, and then for Christmas, we'll probably give him the PJs. I don't know. We'll see. I still have to do Christmas hoodies. I need to talk to Andrew's brother about like what type of thing he would like to see, or what type of hoodie he would wear. Sorry, my nose is. Allergies are horrible. Fall allergies are my worst. What is poking my foot? Like there's a freaking thing on my foot that's poking my other foot. Bulbasaur Toad. Bulbasaur reminds me of Spike from Land Before Time. I love Land Before Time. Oh. But my tummy hurts. Well, not my tummy. My lower half hurts. um, I should really do some heat. That probably would help. I don't know. I'm kind of like ba da 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 type of deal today. I'm not. I do need to pull out my laundry and fold my laundry. I hate folding laundry. I have like 2 baskets worth of laundry I need to fold. So I bought fabric for a onesie. which I'm so excited because I've wanted to make something out of this fabric for so long. So I'm very excited to see the fabric. And it's coming today. It's supposed to be coming today. Hi, kitty. Come here. There you are. Come on. Come, Snuggles. Ow! No. There you go. Hi. Um, but I think I have extra by quite a bit. I think I only need 2 yards of this one, and I ordered 3. So I will have enough to, like, make myself a shirt out of it, possibly. I wanted to do, like, long sleeve for winter, but if I only have enough for short sleeved, I might do short sleeved. Otherwise, I will purchase a yard of another fabric to do the sleeves. Um, hello, kitty. You're so kitty. Buzzy kitty. Okay, I just watched Kevin's video about the Tykables Cami diaper, the camo one. Oh my god, I'm in love with it, and I want that diaper. Need the diaper. Hello, Keeny. So I have been in this state for like the last week. I have a funny story. I don't know if I told you guys this story yet. I've been in a sort of like pre-aura seizure state. So like I keep feeling like a seizure's gonna come on, but I don't actually have like the full-blown symptoms of it starting. I had one day where I got very disoriented and really wobbly and stuff, but I didn't actually have a seizure. I went to bed. But yeah, last night I had a lot of like I feel like what could happen, but I went to bed and I was okay. Anyway, that's been going on for like a week, so I'm pretty sure at some point in the next week we're gonna have a seizure. But okay, I don't want you in my face. Sorry, Bubba. Go no, go to your bed. Go to your bed. Go to your bed. No bed. Hey. Whatever keeps him calm, I guess. And so but Saturday we went to IHOP for dinner. Aw. We went to IHOP for dinner. It went great until the end. We were we were done, getting to the point of being done, and I was sitting next to Zelly, which I don't typically do, but for some reason Andrew wanted to sit on the other side. Anyway, we were sitting on a booth at IHOP, and Zelly went to wipe some salt off of her seat that she noticed. The sound that it made triggered a very involuntary response from me. Like, pretty much my whole body, like, shivered up and down, and then, like, immediately, whoom, my hands went to my ears. Like, I didn't even think about it. I didn't, like, but the reaction was so automatic and so involuntary. And Hannah's like, whoa. I'm like, we didn't expect that at all. We weren't expecting this at all. You know, she didn't realize the sound that it would make and all that, and I didn't know that it would drive me that crazy. Apparently it did. But it literally, like, triggered a very, 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 very sensory overload response within seconds. Um, from completely calm, not feeling seizure, like, not feeling upset, to boom, I am done. Um, and I actually had to grab the keys and go outside, because once I was to that overstimulation level, I couldn't calm down. Even though that stimulus was taken away, the the surroundings were not that of a calming down state. I tried, but I ended up having to go outside. Oh my god, it was so weird. We were not expecting that. Nor have I ever really had that strong of a response. Hey Kevin, we literally were just talking. I was talking about your video. I love that print of that diaper. I need it. Um, but yeah, no, that was a bad response. We were laughing because it was just such a automatic, involuntary response, and it was so like dramatic. It was just like wow. It was so weird, and and then after that, she was pretty sure all that night that I was gonna go into a seizure, so she was watching me super close. Like we had to go to Walmart afterward and get some Dramamine, which we found out they were out of Dramamine. Um, except for like the travel pack that only has 12 in it, and I take 2 at a time, and I take about 4 a day. But it's an old Let's Play called Super Scammery. But she was like, "Are you sure you're not gonna have a seizure?" And I'm like, "I'm fine." But it was also I was walking horribly. We're noticing a little bit of a decline. Really, right now we're noticing a huge decline in my ability to be ambulatory. Um, especially outside of my house, but she said even inside the house she's noticing I'm not walking as well. Um, but she was just like watching me like a hawk the entire night, just like watching my eyes, watching me in general. Like she's like, I don't trust that you're not gonna have a seizure after that response. Like she's like, holy shit, that was crazy. And she felt bad, but at the same time, it was absolutely hilarious because she was wiping salt off a bench. But the material of it was this, that it's like oh, what is it? It's a type of vinyl, but it's not a smooth leathery vinyl. It's like semi-ridged and it sounds really strange. Like it's kind of like a nails on a chalkboard type of sound. And it was just we were dying. But at the same time, it's like, okay, I had to go out to the car. And honestly, I'm like, I'm going out to the car because it's easy. It wasn't even pleather. It wasn't even pleather. Um, it was I know what it I know something that it's like, I'm just trying to think of it, but it's not pleather. It's a type of vinyl, but it's a very oh, what is it? What is it? What is it? I'm trying to think. You know how like sometimes the material on like doctors' chairs, like that super heavy duty vinyl type of stuff that has like a type of sort of fabricy outside. Yeah, it was kind of like that. But the sound that it made on her hand was just blah. And but I'm like, I gotta go outside. Okay, see you later, Yuki. I had to go outside to the car, which was okay because they were getting the check anyway. Um, by the time I made it to the car, I was pretty much already calmed down. And I just sat in the car and had a vape for like a minute before they came out. Like it was not long at all. Um, but yeah, it was funny. But I've also for like the last week been super sensory sensitive, I guess you could say. Um, you know, like there are times where if I'm sensory overloaded, I just have to kind of like go upstairs, a quiet room with a fan on, and just let myself be. There are times where that calms me down, and then there are times where I'm just so sensory overloaded that I can't actually calm down in that situation. Um, and I've had a few of those this week. So chances are seizure's gonna happen this week. It's just a matter of when. and it sucks. My birthday is 33 days away. Whoop, whoop. 33. Hi, that's funny. I'm turning 33 and it's 33 days away. I'm old. Zelly just turned 22, guys. I'm old. Wait, if I'm turning 33, my sister is 6 years older than me. Oh my god, she's 40 next year. Is she really 40 next year? That's nuts. Yes. Wow. Um, she's turning 39 this year. So her birthday is on the 13th of November. We're 11 days. Our birthdays are 11 days apart. We are actually the closest day-wise to each other. But literally my entire family of 7, all of us have our birthday starting in August through January. Every month is at least one birthday, except for December, which has no birthdays, but it has Christmas. And then January has 2 birthdays. So, but yeah. It's my sister's birthday in 10 days. She turns 28. Let's see. If I'm 33, my younger sister's turning 30. Yeah, she's turning 28. Damn. My youngest sister is just under a month older than Andrew. Uh, Hard to believe my mom's kids are all almost to their 30s. I'll tell you this though, guys, I don't feel 30. I don't feel like it. And it's me and Zelly were actually talking about it yesterday. We kind of not yesterday, the day before, Saturday night, we had a kind of a little bit of a bigger discussion with the family here, the 3 of us. We had a topic that we needed to address and talk about, which led to a couple other topics and stuff. But it was a good talk. We actually were able to, and this is one of the first times we've done this, guys. Typically, when we bring up a topic, which is, a grievance that we have against each other, there's something that Zelly's been doing that drives me nuts, and we needed to talk about it and stuff. And typically, those types of conversations ends up in all of us getting really mad. But we did wonderfully. Not like we had moments where we got a little heated, but then we were able to bring it back down. And by the end, we were just calmly talking. And we have not done that in a really long time. And I'm really proud of us. We actually had a topic where we really needed to discuss some stuff and we didn't argue. We all kept our emotions in check and it was great. We're learning. 2 years into this relationship with Ellie and we're learning. Sorry, my nose is itching me like crazy right now. But yeah, anyway, so we were talking about the fact that she's always like, typically in my life, it's been like, if there's something we need to do, we default to the older human. And she's like, you're technically biologically older than me, but emotionally and mentally and stuff, I'm really not. Okay, Snitch, hang on. I have to yell at my kitty. Get off my lap. Go to your bed. Thank you. But I'm really not the older human. I'm kind of the youngest. In kind of stability and whatnot, I'm pretty much the youngest in the group. And I'm 33. I'm turning 33. Andrew's turning 28, and Zelly just turned 22. So it's kind of reversed. Andrew, Zelly, me basically is the level to which you would guess age. You would at least guess that I'm close to the same age as Zelly. But she's like, I always think like she's like, I have to stop thinking of you as like the older human because mentally and emotionally not there. Not there. Um and both that is both a compliment and a sad thing because and my mom and I were also talking about this, and Andrew and I were talking about this. It's like before the medical issues I was on, I was a very sheltered Christian child, from a Christian family where I was very, very sheltered. But at the same time, I was on pretty on par. And then I got sick and they started pumping me full of drugs and it altered the quirkiness of my brain all that my brain had already. It altered it even further. I am so tired today, guys. This is just gonna be like a sleepy, tired day. But yeah. So she's like, I have to stop thinking of you as the older human in the household because you're not. She's like, yeah, chronologically you are, but she's like, mentally, no, you're not. And I told her, I'm like, yeah, exactly. Like they often think if, she's 33, she should be this. But because of the things I have gone through and whatnot, that's not the case. And it's weird, but at the same time as I'm okay with it. Um, yeah. But anyway, it's an interesting thing, and that's something that's gone on since I got sick. Was I am the middle child, birth order wise, and growing up, I was very much the middle child. When I got sick, birth order changed. Like when I initially got sick at 18, my youngest sister was 13. By the time she made it to about 15, um, birth order had pretty much changed and how we interact as siblings changed. I became the baby of the family. I became the one that everybody protected and was like, no, not she's the baby. And it was interesting. There was just a complete flip flop of kind of how the birth order was handled in our house. And it's been like that a lot throughout the rest of my life as well. It's like birth order or not birth order, but mental growth as far as what my age should be doing kind of stopped at like 20. And I haven't been able to progress past that at this point, really. And it's going to take a lot of work with it. Um, you know, But Andrew and I had quite a deep discussion the other day, not yesterday, Saturday, about some of the stuff going on and what we're planning on doing and things like that. My ear itches. And throughout the journey since this whole back leg thing has happened, um, there's been either this is a mental thing and I have conversion disorder, or it's a physical thing, or it's both. I fully kind of believe that it's both because but it's hard to say that it's both because it could be that I have an actual physical thing going on and stress affects physical things. If I'm, having issues, I'm more in pain, things like that. But we were discussing how in the past I've been so stark, like, no, this is something physical going on, which I still believe that it's something physical for the most part. But I was talking to him about how, in a way, I wish it was all conversion disorder. Because if it's conversion disorder, going to a psychologist, working things through, figuring it out, there's an end in sight type of deal. Whereas if I have spinal stenosis going on, there's not really an end in sight. Like we can manage, but we can't reverse, you know. Um I if like I was one of the examples I'm using is I used to bike 6 miles a day. If it's a mental thing and I have conversion disorder through a lot of hard work, possible medication and all that, I possibly could do that again someday. But if it's the spinal stenosis or spondylosis or whatever it is, that possibility drastically drops. And I'm like, I am both terrified and hopeful of each situation because if it's physical, finally we can point to it and say, this is what's causing everything. Here's how we manage it. But at the same time, if it's physical, it's not something that's gonna easily be fixed or possibly change, and it could get worse. Whereas also with the mental stuff, like I'm hopeful that it's mental because I would have the power in there. I would work through things in my life and I would figure it out and I would get better to some degree. But also terrified that it's something mental because the shit that I would have to, the things that I would end up having to deal with and the possibility of what happened in the past um terrify the shit out of me. And I'm not going to get into a lot of the past, but there's some possibilities of abuse that we aren't sure if I'm blocking memories or not. We really are not sure. And I'm afraid that that's something I would uncover. And I don't look forward to that. But on the, either way, we're going to look into both things simultaneously. What? He's just sitting up really straight and staring at me. I think he wants food. I might have to bribe him to eat. But we'll see. So yeah, but that was the conversation. And Andrew was happy to hear. He's like, "You've so long said no, there is no mental aspect to this." And he's like, "You're finally to the point where you're willing to accept that." Which I've always been semi-willing to accept it, but not fully. Anyway, that's too deep. Ooh, my cowlick is sticking up today. Stupid cowlick. I swear when I have Zelly cut my hair, I'm cutting it off. There has been so much hair growth in the last, week and a half. So much hair growth. I want it to be able to pull it back. But a lot of hair growth. You can see that in the sides. And the back. Crazy hair. Ta-da. So yeah, but we just keep on plugging forward, guys. That's all we can do is keep on swimming. And that's what I do. My cat keeps looking at his food bowl like, did it change? No. So, I might have to go potty. But yeah, today is just a calm day. I may listen to my book on tape. I'm listening to the Sword of Truth series on audiobook. I am currently on book 5. I think I've already listened to book 5, but I'm not sure. There's situations I remember. And I think I already listened to book 5. I really can't tell. I want to say I'm on book 6, but I'm still listening to book 5 to refresh my memory because it's been several months since I've listened to the rest of them. I listened to the rest of them all in a row. By the way, if you want a really good series to read and you like kind of more of a fantasy type thing, the Sword of Truth series is awesome. It is Andrew's favorite series, one of his favorite series. He owns all of the books, and reads them over and over again. There used to be a TV show that was based on this series. It was called The Legend of the Seeker. I liked the show. Before I watched the show with my sister, actually, and then she started reading the book. And at the time, we were still in the Christian field. We really were none of us had any boyfriend type of encounters and whatnot at the time. Well, I had, but she hadn't. She was young. And she started reading the book, and there's some sexual content in there, and she's like, "Nope, I'm stopping." And she never finished it as far as I know. But when I met Andrew, I was very surprised to find that he loved this series. And so I had started reading the book a little bit before the seizure started. I started book 1. I think I read book 1. No, I had started it. I was halfway through it. And when the seizures happened and I went on seizure meds and everything, it became very hard to sit down and physically read a book. My brain just muddles the words. It just reads the same line over and over again. I have a very hard time reading a physical book. So I started listening to the book on tape. And I got all the way through to I think I'm on book 6. But it's a great series. It's the initial series is 12 books. There are now prequels and sequels and stuff to that as well. So I would say it's probably 15 or 20 books long. And so it's a really good series. And it's got and it's got everything in it. It's got romance, it's got drama, it's got action, it's got, it's about wizards kind of type of thing. So, um, it's a really good series, and if you want a good series that will, kinda keep your interest for a while, that's a great series. I know that Audible has at least the first 3 books. I don't think they have the full series. Um, but I don't remember if they do because I actually stopped paying for Audible, which I'm gonna pay for Audible again. I think I wanna start I wanna start having Audible again. Um, because it's a lot easier than going on YouTube and finding it and blah, 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 blah. But, yeah. But then I got the book on tape from the library. I got, like, the next 2 books on tape after that. So that would make sense that I am on book 6 then because 2 from the library, 3 from Audible. Yeah. Oh, well. I'm listening to book 5 again. If I really start remembering what went on, then fine, I will quick skip to book 6. But yeah, it's a good series. I like it a lot. It's really cool. It's by Terry Goodkind, by the way. And it's a really good series. I like it a lot. Another series that is a really good series that I remember that I actually would like to read again. Technically, it's a Christian author, Ted Decker, but he writes some pretty interesting series, and a lot of his series connect with each other in some way. And my favorite of his thus far was called the Circle series. When I started reading the series, it was called the Circle trilogy. But the book that he wrote last for it, um, and it's called Red, Green, White, and Black, I believe is the titles of them. It's a really cool storyline. Basically, uh, the last book, I think it's green or black, one of the two, I forget. I know, yeah, it had to be black. No, I don't know. I can't remember. But that book that he wrote can either be the end of the series or the beginning of the series. It's such a cool concept, and I loved that series, and I need to listen to it again. Um, it is technically Christian, and it's kind of got some allegorical tendencies to it, but really it's not that focused. Like, he doesn't talk about the Christian aspect of it so much from what I remember. Um, there's some things that go on that kind of portray, like, baptism and such, but it was a really good series. And I will probably listen to it again, I think. After Sword of Truth and the books that go along with it, I will listen to that series, I think. He finally went upstairs. The kitty went upstairs, which means he's gonna go take a nap. He likes to sleep in my room because it's nice and warm up there, and his blankie is in my bed. He loves my bed. Throughout the winter, he spends a lot of time upstairs because it's at least 5 degrees warmer upstairs than it is downstairs. So we set the house at 68 for the most part, sometimes 70. So it's like 72, 73 upstairs, and it's so much warmer and he loves it up there. He loves his mama's bed. My bird, I need to move to an inside wall of the house. Actually, he's probably going to end up moving over there. I like him on the inside walls during the winter because it's a little warmer for him. He is a tropical bird, so I do move him. Um, the only reason I haven't moved him to where I would like to at the moment is because he's a very dusty boy. He throws things everywhere. He throws his food everywhere. We literally I found a pile of pellets under the couch cushion the other day. Um, so the place that I would move him is a little bit more in the natural walkway area. You were supposed to go up and take a nap. He's back down, staring at me. But it's also right by our router, and I really don't want bird dust getting all over the router. So, hi. Hi. He's like, Mama, I is cold. I want snuggles. He likes the warmth of the computer. So he literally like brushes the side of it and lays down on it in the back behind it. I mean, I need to give my bird water today. Really need to clean my bird's cage too. I am so bad about cleaning his cage. But thankfully with my bird, he does not spend any time down on his floor of his cage. Otherwise, it would have to be cleaned way more often. But he's at the point where I think for Christmas, he's going to get some new toys. Because he's really destroyed a couple of them. My bird takes like a year to get to med o'clock. I just finished my coffee too, so now I have to go get a drink to take meds. He doesn't touch his toys for such a long time. Takes him a long time to get used to them. Like his last toy I put in was his basketball hoop, and it was a replacement. So it was the exact same toy that he's been used to for like the last several years. So that one he was fine with. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 toys. And one of them he's had for probably 4 years. It's the type of toy that he really can't break with his type of beak that he has. It's plastic. It's got beads and keys and stuff on plastic keys on it. He cannot break this toy. The other ones are like one is a twine ball, and he's been slowly unraveling the ball, and the other one is like papery, woody type thing, and he can pull that apart. And he's gotten that one pretty well pulled apart. So I think we are gonna be buying some toys for Jimmy for Christmas. Snitch doesn't like toys for the most part, so he might get a new bed or something like that. Hi. I know I moved you. Sorry. Hi, bro. He's death staring me from behind the computer. What do you have cobwebs? Where were you? Where did you just go? He has decided he likes to play under Andrew and Zelly's bed. Last night Zelly got up to go to the bathroom. He got up when she did that, and he actually went in their room, and she gets back in bed, closes the door. Like 5 minutes later, all of a sudden she hears meow, meow. He's at the door trying to get out. So she goes over to him, and he like wants to be pet, and then he goes under the bed. So she had to like coax him out from underneath the bed. And then she brought him into me, and then she's like, "Take your cat," because he does not typically go in that room when Andrew's in it for some reason. He's been kind of trained not to use their bedroom much because Zelly does technically have an allergy to cats, but she's not really allergic to Snitch because Siamese are typically hypoallergenic so long as you feed them the correct diet. And the reason for that is they have an enzyme in their saliva. And this is typically what most people are allergic to in cats, is that there's an enzyme in their saliva that gets on their fur and stuff when they're bathing that people are allergic to. And in the case of Siamese cats, they don't produce that enzyme if they are being fed a grain-free diet. So technically Snitch is hypoallergenic. So like her dad, who is usually deathly allergic to Siamese. Like there was this one time when he came in contact with a Siamese cat and his eyes swelled up to the point of it practically burst out of the socket. His actual eyeball swelled. He visited for a night and was doing just fine with Snitch. And I actually kind of explained to him why he was doing okay with Snitch. He didn't touch Snitch, mind you. He didn't actually touch Snitch. But he did touch things that like Snitch has licked or Snitch has been on, and he didn't have a reaction, which was fantastic. We were very, very, very happy about that. So we know to some degree that that is actually working, which I'm very happy about because I have a mild, like I'm not diagnosed allergic to cats, but I get kind of itchy if they're in my face a lot for a long period of time or something. Like my old cat, I used to get very itchy and stuff if he was by my face. Snitch, I don't really do that. But anyway, so I think I'm gonna kind of close up stream and I'm gonna go ahead and just chill and watch some TV today. I'm gonna kind of take this opportunity to kind of veg out a little bit. I got a couple of things I want to see if I can catch up on some Grey's Anatomy, which I haven't been able to watch the current season in a while. So I'm super happy about that. And just kind of chill today and just enjoy a day off until I get bored and decide to sew anyway, which I tend to do. Um, but yeah, I'm looking forward to this. It's gonna be nice to just chill. So, oh oh no, that's my heater. I'm hearing. I'm like the wind is really bad. No, that's just the heat. But thank you all so much for coming and hanging out. I greatly appreciate it. I'm gonna go take my meds before I forget. Go to the bathroom, all that fun jazz. Possibly change the diaper, and I'm gonna chill and watch some TV. I don't get the chance to do this often. So I will see you all tomorrow. At the very least, we will be sewing, or at least we'll be cutting things out tomorrow. Um, so yeah. But you guys have an awesome day. Love you all. See you later.